Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Bravely Default. Last time, we made our way through Yuliana Woods to meet with the Sage here, to see if we can get ourselves a new Vestal garb. He told us we needed to procure a thing called the Rainbow Thread in order to make one. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. But first things first, I want to check up on Narende. As always, it's kind of a new tradition. We have some new special moves available. Moonbeam, Grand Strike, and Moonshadow. Moonshadow was one of the abilities I was looking forward to getting, so I'm glad I got that. Next up on the list, I want to go ahead and upgrade River Parts Shop so we can get some Beast Slaying, Cure Poison, and Poison Resist Up special move parts. Second up on the list, I want to grab the Antarctic Wind from the Combat Item Shop. And finally, I want to go ahead and upgrade the Valley Parts Shop to level 2 so we can get Magic Attack Up and Magic Attack Down special move parts. We'll be checking up on those shops later this episode, but other than that, we've already made our preparations previously, so let's head out. Narende's population. The village is coming along well, but there still aren't enough people. I hear you. It would be nice to up the pace a little. Can't you send out word to everyone you know and ask for their help? You three are everyone I know. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm afraid the only people I know are those from the temple. No, that makes sense. Don't look at me. I'm not conscripting women into physical labor. Fine. I guess I'll have to ask my people then. Oh, right. I kinda went traitor, huh? Well, then we'll just have to meet some new people to enlist. Yeah, but how are we going to... Details! We'll just head someplace with a lot of people and trust our luck. Idia, I like the way you think. Anyways, let's move south. Got this nice forest area right here. I'm going to completely ignore the path and just kind of cut through. I mean, what are paths made for if not to ignore them, am I right? But hey, we found a cave entrance. Let's go ahead and enter it.
Ugh, what a dank, wretched place. Who knows what's lurking inside? Are we certain we'll find this thread in here?
I wouldn't put it past that sage to be pulling our leg. A slippery old fox, that one.
Said the slippery young fox.
The sage has aided Vestals in their service for at least 2 generations. Let us trust in him for now.
Then we've no reason to stand around debating. Let's press on.
Okay, so let's start out here in Vestment Cave. This is a pretty big dungeon. I'm just going to get that out of the way. There's a lot to explore here, and there's, honestly, some pretty dangerous enemies in this area. This is definitely more of a beginner trap than the Temple of Wind, in my opinion. Starting off, we actually get to meet a lot of the new enemies here. Great Moth, Bloodbat, and Zombie Wolf. Now, I'm a little afraid to just throw Tiz at all 3 of them to examine them. Kind of leave them out in the open there to get hit. So what I'll go ahead and just tell you is that the only enemies here in this dungeon that we can actually deal any kind of significant elemental weakness damage to with Idia is the Zombie Wolf. Everything else here is kind of weak to elements that we don't have access to, though if you grabbed Arrow from Anchime earlier, you actually can damage most of these opponents. So what you just saw there, the Bloodbat, I should have slowed it down a little bit there. Bloodbats can deal damage to someone and steal their MP. So having your casters default to minimize the amount of MP stolen is pretty important. Zombie Wolves are a little unique as well, as they are capable of dealing damage to themselves to increase their attack power. It's pretty dangerous, so I want to go ahead and exploit their elemental weaknesses as soon as possible, so I can get them out of the way as quickly as possible. The moths have the ability to confuse characters, so while they're pretty dangerous because of that, I'm gonna leave them last most of the time, unless Anya decides she wants to hit them. Because I can handle confuse, that's not too bad. The MP steal from the Bloodbats and the attack bonuses from the Undead Wolves are a little bit more dangerous to me than the confuse. I'm not going to worry about that poison. She'll be cured of that after the fight, because that's the White Mage's specialty. Ring a Bell, finish it off. There we go. We get a lot of EXP and JP from this area as well, so keeping everyone alive and high up on HP is going to be one of my main priorities. So with that being said, I'm also going to be using Ring a Bell's Cure abilities on Knight a little bit more often. Since, you know, the Knight has a decent mind stat, their healing capabilities aren't too bad. Another thing I'm going to do with Ring a Bell is I'm going to go ahead and equip Two-Handed on him. I don't think there's anything down here. No, that's fine though. So we move up to the left. There's some pretty good loot here in Vestment Cave, so I want to make sure I look around every nook and cranny. Okay, this isn't too bad. I'm going to be trying to ration my MP as much as possible. But if you are someone who's perfectly okay kind of entering and exiting dungeons willy-nilly, there is nothing stopping you from running through all of your MP and items, getting through a dungeon, and then turning off encounters completely, because that's something you can do in this game, and just heading back to Sage's abode and resting up. His inn is fully free of charge, so that's something you can absolutely do. Tis leveled up, level 12, not bad. Let me check everyone's HP. Ring a Bell, go ahead and heal up Idia there, that looks better. High Potion, I'm definitely gonna need that. Enemies here hit pretty hard, and I definitely see this as more dangerous than the Temple of Wind. And I definitely do have some stories because of that, talking about that. This is another place where I know friends who have played the game up to this point and then just were like, screw it, this dungeon's too hard. The enemies are stealing all my MP. And I don't know what to do. Like, man, just turn off encounters, go back and heal. It's not too bad. Oh, hey, look! Idia got a special move. I'm not going to be wasting that on just regular enemies, but hey, it's cool that Idia is starting to get some special moves. There we go. Can you stop draining my Okay, you can take Tiz's MP, but don't take my healer's MP. It's kind of rude. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, we'll have to heal this poison, though, off of Ring a Bell. I think I'll just throw a antidote at him. Oh, hey, Ring a Bell, speaking of him, he learned Power Defense up. Well, Physical Defense up, 10%. That's a decent job ability. I won't be swapping Two-Handed out for that, but, you know, if I wanted him to just take hits, that is definitely something I could give him. I'll throw an antidote onto him, and then let's just throw some potions. I got 10 potions, I'm fine. Let's see here. Looks like we got a bit of a fork in the road. Let's go down here. Oh, they just kind of lead to the same place, don't they? That's fine. Hey, there's the self-cannibalize that gives them their attack up, and yeah, it's a huge attack up. But hey, Ring a Bell with that stomp, he's coming through. Dealing a lot of damage. Single target black magic from Idia is also putting in quite a bit of work. Heal up here. There we go. I'm perfectly okay wasting all of Ring a Bell's MP right now. He won't be needing it really much in combat. Got another fork in the road. This dungeon has a lot of those. Oh, hey, treasure. 500 peak. Let's hope I live long enough to be able to use that. Oh, hey! We can see up ahead here, there's another blue chest. That was a little close for comfort. But, you know, we all lived. It's fine. Anyway, as I was saying, There's a blue chest up there. And, I'm gonna go and... I mean, we can't really do much with it, because, as we saw in the villa, we don't have a key for it. Just heal up a little bit more there. I think that's fine. So, it's not really worth messing around with that. Okay, let's go down here. And this leads to... something. I couldn't really tell what. Let's see here. Oh, hey, it leads to a staircase. So something I actually like doing in dungeons when exploring, if I'm too afraid of the encounter rates, I can lower it or completely remove them and go and just kind of explore the other side of the dungeon. That's actually something I did quite often in my first playthrough that I don't fully recommend people do in their first playthrough, which is I turned off all of encounters inside of a dungeon that I just got to, would run through it, grab all of the loot, and then I would sit at the very end of the dungeon or the very beginning of the dungeon and just level grind until I was comfortable dealing with all the enemies. Okay. I don't recommend doing that your first playthrough, but if you know what's coming up and you know what to expect, be my guest. But I won't tell you how to play the game. You can kind of do it however you want. Anyway, we got 2 staircases here. I'm gonna go down this one. What do we got? Kind of, watery area. Also, oh hey, chest. Also, mate shell. But before I check that out, I kind of just want to talk about the atmosphere here in Vestment Cave. The moss growing on the ground, the water puddles. We can kind of see some of the waterfall leakage from higher floors falling down to the lower ones and creating this kind of river. It's still. It's really, really cool. I like the aesthetics here. Right, I should probably go over what exactly the mate shell does. It increases magic defense. As we can see on Anya's, it'll increase her magic defense by 10, which is, you know, pretty good. I mean, it'll increase everyone's magic defense by 10, which is not bad. And we're back. The encounter rate has been adjusted, so we're time to get beat up once more. We're in basement 2, though. I think we're getting near the end here. Hey, bunch of moths. Okay, that one was a little tough. Idia's getting tight on MP here. Ring a bell's fine. Alright. Turn off auto battle there. Keep running up. Running into a bit more of a longer hallway here instead of forks. Oh hey, there's their Confuse! And she decides to use her action casting Poisona? Okay. You do you, Idia. Anyway, she can't even act anyways, so... You know what? This is a great time. Let's go ahead and just examine these guys. I mean, there's only 2 of them. I'll be okay. Examine! They have about 600 HP, I believe. Yep, 600 HP. So these guys are pretty tanky, all things considered. Linda, oh, okay, Idia. Whatever. Kind of in a tight spot here, actually. I don't know how much HP this moth in particular has, because I didn't examine this one. I'll just throw 1 fire on it and hope for the best. Okay, Tiz is now confused. That isn't great, especially since now he can act. So, ring a bell, I'm just gonna hope you, beat Tiz to the punch. Okay, that was a terrible pun. Ow. Hey! Man, ring a bell is just getting a lot of crits with that stomp. Not that I'm complaining, he's doing a lot of damage. He's picking up the pace here. Speaking of ring a bell, let's go ahead and heal up. I might have to pay the sage a visit here soon. I'm a little afraid to use my ethers, so I might have to turn off encounters, run back to him, and heal up. But for right now, let's keep exploring. Ooh. Echo herbs. That's nice. Cures silence. Oh hey, new enemies. These are dark lanterns. I wonder what they're weak to. Even though we're not fighting them, something I actually do want to mention about the undead wolves is that since they're classified as undead, you can actually kill them by healing them. That is something that you can do in this game. I mean, it does decent damage, but I wouldn't recommend just throwing cures out willy-nilly, because you can heal other enemies if you aren't paying attention. But regardless of that, let's just throw everything we got at these guys and hope for the best. They've got Fear, which will give you Dread. Dread is a status ailment that means that you cannot Brave nor Default as long as the duration of the status element persists. So you're forced to do an action, you just cannot Brave or Default, which is a little awkward, I'll admit. Normally, if I don't want to do an action, I just default, and if I'm not defaulting, I'm probably going to be braving to do a bunch of attacks. It's kind of like the antithesis of the combat system, honestly. Agnes is almost out of MP, so I'm just gonna throw everything I've got left in her MP bar here at the enemies. Same with Idia. Oh, she's dreaded. Never mind. I guess she can use one then. And then I'll probably head back to the Sage and heal up. Okay, that battle went somewhat smoothly. We got a lot of EXP for that. And some JP. We've almost got level 4 Monk and White Mage. But I'll see you back right at this spot here in a second. I'm going to go back and heal. Actually, before I do so, I want to go ahead and give attention to how you can exit dungeons if you're just midway through. The Teleport Stone. This is how you get out of dungeons midway through, or at any point in the dungeon. This will send you right back to the dungeon entrance. I'm going to be using this to exit this dungeon and head back to Sage. Thankfully, our little fox buddy does have these in sale, so I can get more of these if I want them. I'll see you back here. Alrighty, I'm back. Encounter rate feature has been turned back on, and I also checked up on Norende and grabbed the items and abilities that I wanted. I won't be leveling up any more towns today. I'll try to keep that once per episode, so let's just keep moving forward. Of course, immediately get into a fight with... Oh hey, it's all 4 enemies possible to get in this dungeon. Great. I guess while we're here, I'll go ahead and show off the heal strategy for the zombie wolf. It's a little awkward to attack them like this, because you have to scroll through the menu multiple times. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. Otherwise, I feel like everything except for the Dark Lantern I can take down in one turn. I think what I'm gonna do is focus down the Blood Bat with Tiz. I'll default with Idia, and then I'm going to just stomp the Zombie Wolf. I want the Zombie Wolf out first because he just does so much damage. He's doing self-cannibalize, that's okay. He didn't Brave at least. Okay, there's your strategy. This does quite a bit of damage. Okay, they're out of the way, and so is the bat. So now it's just Idia here, and I think I'm just gonna have her wail at them with a bunch of fire magic. I think that sounds about right. Let's take care of the mob first. They have less magic defense than the lanterns. Do not confuse my knight. That would be really nice of you. Okay, there they go. And then Agnes. Let's see if your fires can deal with the lantern. No, not quite enough. That's okay, though. We'll have Ringabel finish it off with a bunch of stomps. Thankfully, even if you dread someone in the turn that they were going to do multiple actions, they will actually carry out all of those actions, so they don't have to worry about getting screwed over like that. Let's see here. We got Agnes learned Staff Lore. Okay, it's not bad. And Tiz learned HP 10% up. I'm gonna equip that on him straight away. I mean, he has what? 606 HP? Okay. Let's see how much he has with the bonus. Tiz now has... Ah, yes, Tiz. I always knew you were the Antichrist. Hang on. While I'm in this menu, I might as well go ahead and heal everyone up here. Alright, there we go. That looks much better. We got a chest over there. Let's head that way. Here we go. Ether! That's always nice. Oh dear. Here we go again. Oh, that one was a little exhausting, but that's okay. Lots of EXP and lots of JP. I'm all for it. Alright, moving forward. Let me go ahead and check up on our HP. We're fine. Let's see here, we got another long hallway and a fork in the road, of course. Let's walk across the rocks first. What we got? That one was a little exhausting as well. Man, I'm not running into any good luck here. Idia got a job level up, though. She got Abate Fire. Let's check that out real quick. Abate Fire. She can reduce damage from fire attacks. That's pretty nice. Better than Rod Lore. And she doesn't really have anything else she can grab. You know what? Why not? Give you Abate Fire. Won't really come into any handy here, but that's okay. Alright, let's finally figure out what's down here. Hey, a chest. Teleport stone. Hey, we all know the usefulness of that. Time to make a decent walk back over to the other fork. And it gives us another fork. Great. Let's show you what's over here. Stairs. My favorite. Oh, goodness me. If the encounters are a little overwhelming for you, and you don't want to turn them off, just lower it down to 50%, negative 50%, and you'll be good. 1,000 peak. How much money do we have right now? 3,000? Hey, we're making bank. There's absolutely nothing stopping me from turning off encounters or using a teleport stone, heading back to Sage, and getting myself some nice loot. I might actually do that. Let's finally see what's on the other side of these stairs. Hey, it's our old adventurer buddy. How you doing? What you got to say for me? It only gets worse from here on in. Thanks, I guess. So let's go ahead and save up. I'm gonna go and heal, and I'll see you back right here by our adventurer friend. One benefit of coming back to see Sage is that we get to talk to our buddy the Fox again. And he's got better gear for us here, of course. We couldn't afford it earlier, but now that we've got a lot more peak, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some very quick upgrades for our team. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 3 cat ear hoods from our buddy the Fox here. I'm also going to grab 1 tabby suit for the time being, and give that to Tiz. Last but not least, I'm going to grab a mithril sword, finally giving Ringabel an upgrade weapon that will significantly increase his physical attack. With our team set up quite a bit stronger now, I'll meet you back at the very end of the Vestment Cave dungeon. Back here with the adventurer, one last thing before we progress is that I want to go ahead and go over why exactly I wanted to have these specific Nerende shops leveled up. If we go to the special tab in our menu, and we click on a character, let's just go ahead and take Ringabel, for example. He has a sword equipped. He's got Hack and Slash. That's the special we have for the sword that we have unlocked. We can see the condition required in order to utilize Hack and Slash. And then we can also see the parts that we can equip to the ability that will activate whenever we utilize the special. So, for example, let's go ahead and give him the 10% power boost. I can't talk today, I guess. Power boost and beast slaying. This will make it way more effective on beast type creatures, and also will give us a 10% power boost to the actual attack. I'm going to be putting this on pretty much anyone who can have an aggressive physical attack, and then for Anya, so his rejuvenation here, I'll be giving her HP recovery level 1. It'll just increase the amount of HP rejuvenation actually gives, and it'll also cure poison now, which is pretty good. Rejuvenation is an AoE heal, so being able to AoE cure poison is pretty good. He's using knuckle weapons, so if we go down to the knuckle page, Moonbeam. I don't really think I should give him the fire affinity just yet, but let's give him the power boost and beast slaying. You know what? I'll give him Poison Touch as well. Idia is using Rods, so looking at Piercing Bolt, let's give her that power boost, the Beast Slaying effect, and Poison Touch. Why not? And we'll give Ringabel that Poison Touch as well on his Hack and Slash. There we go. It only gets worse from here on in. Yep, you already said that, buddy. Let's save up. I know it's been a long episode, but we're here at the very end of the Vestment Cave, and I kind of want to finish out this area. So, let's go grab ourselves a rainbow thread.
Ah! Look there! Is that the rainbow thread?
Oh, it's lovely! I'm shocked we actually found it here. Now, let's collect it and be quit of this place.
Wait, we're not alone.
A monster?
Well, it couldn't be a JRPG without a dragon. Dragon is probably the it is absolutely the hardest boss at this point in the game. The dragon is very tanky, has some very devastating physical attacks, as we're very soon about to see. And you have to play careful around this guy, especially at my level. Let's slow down things here. The dragon has 3 types of moves. Mow Down, which we just saw there, is an AoE physical attack. The dragon also has an ability called Bully, which will hit the lowest HP target for most likely fatal damage. It hits quite hard. And then he just has a regular attack that he can use at, normal times. The dragon is also capable of braving. Whenever he's at 0 BP charge, he has a chance of braving once and then hitting us with Mow Down plus another attack, most likely Bully. Meaning, it's very easy for this boss, especially if you have less than 500 HP, to just completely destroy your early level team. So, you have to play careful around this guy. Because of that, I'm going to be fairly careful and just kind of hope that he doesn't hit Anya's here. Okay, he's bullying Tiz, that's okay. We're just gonna heal up. I'm gonna try and stay healthy. My strategy for this boss is to wait for him to go into the negative with his 2 attacks, and then just unload everything I got on him. And until that point, I kind of just want to play a little safe here. I'm gonna use Ringabel's turn to High Potion Tiz. So I don't have to. So if anyone's gonna get hit by full damage, it'll be Ringabel. He can take that hit. There's the Brave. There's the Mow Down. He's gonna bully Tiz, but we got the heal out. So now he's in the negative. We've got full BP charge on everyone. So first things first, what I'm gonna do is that just for Anya's. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to set up Rejuvenation, healing for all allies. Not only is it just a group heal free of cost, but it will also give us healing up. So for future turns, I can increase Anya's healing output. I won't be using everyone's special right away, but I am going to use Ringabel's. Actually, no, I'll use Tiz's. I'm going to use Tiz and Anya's special here first. So his is Moonbeam, it'll increase physical attack, but for all allies. And then Idia's, I'm just going to throw a few attacks out with Idia and Ringabel, but I'm going to kind of keep them somewhat subdued. The dragon's weakness is ice, so we are in good hands. And then actually, I'm just going to do regular attacks with Ringabel so that I don't have to worry about the defense down. And also I'm going to speed things up because, again, special moves are based on the song, and we want to go as fast as possible. There's Moonbeam, 376 damage. We're going to speed things up. Come on, Tiz. Come on there. Okay, 300 damage right around. Man, Ringabel putting in the work there, too. Here's the Rejuvenation. It's going to heal us up, and we get the Healing Magic 200%. One cool thing about specials is that if you use them in conjunction, their bonuses carry over. So I'm going to be juggling special moves and basically trying to keep as many abilities up as possible. We're gonna heal up. Oh goodness, okay. I came up with a backup plan. It's okay. We get the Phoenix Down out there, then we get the Ringabel specialty healing magic, and then we're gonna throw a special move out there. I want to keep the buffs going as long as possible, so this is the best way to do it. There's Bully, that's okay. We're gonna get those heals. Even Ring-a-Bell's doing respectable healing.
Let's start the show.
Deal some damage, Ring-a-Bell. 770 damage. I'm sure it did, Ring-a-Bell. I'm sure it did hurt. Alright, we're gonna play again. We're gonna again play a little safe here. Ring-a-Bell, you're gonna do some chip healing. We're just gonna do an AoE cure. There's Mow down. Okay, I planned for that. It's alright. Again, I'm gonna have Ring-a-Bell heal up. Waiting for that Brave. I'm waiting for that Brave. Okay, we're gonna have Tiz heal Ring-a-Bell here. I do not want to throw the girls out there, because they will get mauled if I just let them get hit. They aren't very high in defense. Even though I bought that defense increasing items, I'm a little scared here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna risk it and just hope that he doesn't Brave here. Oh, he did. Okay, Mow down. There goes Ring-a-Bell. That's okay, that's okay. Now he's in the negative, so we can actually work with this. First things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Agnes' turn to raise Ring-a-Bell. And then I'm going to have him be healed. I'm going to do an AoE heal, and then I'll have Agnes do more blizzards. This doesn't have any bonuses, so I need to act fast and just have him attack. But Idia will carry over the specials. And then she'll just do 3 blizzards. Alright. Come on, get to... Alright, there we go. We also get to hear all 4 of our main characters' themes in this fight. 711 damage. Dragon's over halfway dead. And so, well, we have so many buffs up. It's crazy. Agnes, deal some good damage here. Yeah. 987 HP. I'm not going to get too risky here. I am going to use Tiz. Let's see if 3 attacks is enough. And then we'll have everyone else default. There's Mow down. Oh my goodness, crit. Okay. I'm going to have Ring-a-Bell heal up everyone. I'm going to hope that he doesn't Brave. There's Bully. Okay, but we're alive. We're alive. This boss is pretty darn stressful. But he only has 472 HP. Hey, Ring-a-Bell. You know what, Ring-a-Bell? Finish him off with some stomps. Okay. No, Ring-a-Bell! No! Okay, but we're in the negative. We're in the negative. You know what, Idia? It's your song. Get Ring-a-Bell up. You know, he's slacking a little bit. And then you finish him off. The dragon can't do anything to fight back? Yeah. Finish him off. Man, what a fight. This boss is tough. This boss is really hard. But for our reward, we get 840 EXP, with 1,680 P, and 84 JP. Very much worth it to keep everyone alive to the end here. Everyone gets a level up. Well worth it. Tiz gets 2 level ups. Agnes gets 2 level ups. Idia and Ring-a-Bell are so close as well. Oh, so good. Level 15 and 14. Amazing. Ring-a-Bell learns Ironclad as well. First Knight ability outside of Stomp. And we get the Thunder Charm.
Well, that was a surprise.
No one said anything about a monster! Did the old man know about this? If he knew and didn't tell us, he's awful! That would be lying! How could he put the Vestal in danger? Without her, who would perform the rites? Be calm, Mary. Perhaps this was a trial of sorts. A test of my resolve and skill as Vestal. Regardless, we found what we came for. Let's return with the thread.
What a conclusion, man. We did a lot this episode, but we finished out the Vestment Cave and dealt with the dragon. I think it's a good stopping point, don't you think? So next time on Bravely Default, we're gonna go and see if the Sage had any knowledge about this stupid dragon that almost took us down, man. Took Ring-a-Bell down quite a few times, actually. Anyways, so with that, I'll see you soon.